Ever heard of a guy who scammed one of the richest companies in the world by pretending he could grow diamonds in a jar? Well, yes, it happened. And that company was the Bears. Yes, the diamond company which has always controlled the diamond trade. Are you a fan of the underdogs? Want to stick it to the elites? Well, here's a story. This is the story of Henri Lemoine, a smooth-talking Frenchman who pulled off one of the slickest cons of the 20th century. Henri Lemoine wasn't a scientist or an engineer. He was a hustler with a mustache and a good story. Around 1905, he claimed he invented a machine that could make real diamonds out of basic chemicals. If true, it would have destroyed the diamond industry, and that terrified the Bears. So Lemoine goes to the Bears like, "Look, I don't want to ruin your empire. I just want a little investment in exchange for this world-changing secret." Well, they bit. The Bears gave him what would be around $4 million today to keep the invention quiet and let them in on it. He even brought them to a fake lab, did a little show, and pulled out diamonds right in front of them. They were stunned, but the diamonds, he bought them elsewhere and slipped them in. Lemoine dragged this out for months, asking for more time and money. The Bears, terrified someone else would find out, kept paying. But eventually cracks formed. But the Bears' rep started asking too many questions. Lemoine panicked, fled the country, and drained even more money on the way out. It took a couple of years, but what blew the whole thing open? Well, a diamond dealer in Paris came forward and said, "Hey, I've been selling Lemoine a lot of diamonds lately." That's when it clicked. The diamonds weren't synthetic. He was just buying them and faking it. The Bears called the police. Lemoine was arrested. At trial, he claimed he really had discovered the formula, but conveniently lost the secret. Well, no one believed it. The diamonds were tested. They were natural. And he was convicted of fraud and sentenced to prison. But here's a twist. He disappeared. Before the case could fully wrap up, he vanished. Rumors say he escaped to South America, or maybe lived under a fake name in North Africa or the Caribbean. But he was never found again. To this day, no one knows what really happened to him. So what's the lesson? Even the richest, smartest people can get played when greed takes over. Henri didn't have a formula. He had confidence, a smooth lie, and a deep read on human nature. And the Bears, the company he fooled, well, they pulled off a con of their own. But that's a story for the next video.